I've risen. And not only have I risen, but I'm back for revenge. It's been a long wait, fellas. Some could say a little too long. And I felt this urge, this burning passion in my heart to get this back up and going for my boys. Here I am, back again with our 2026/2027 Bldm League video. Let's go ahead and get a clap up for the boys. Let's go. Everybody clap it up. We're back with another year. All right, fellas, we got a lot of news to cover, a lot of ground to break in. Go ahead and follow me. Let's do it. We got a great separation falling upon us, unfortunately, but I ain't here to put a limit on it. You cannot stop a great separation, but you sure as hell can put a limit on it. I am not going to let this stop us. The great separation will not hinder this league, and I'll make sure of that. I will be the first person to make sure of that, and it starts on this turf right here. Let's go to show the house real quick. This is the Bldm League house. It starts on this turf. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm not. The great separation will not split this league up. But we got news to cover. 3 new additions alongside 3 removals. Start off with our additions. Our first addition to the Bldm League is Drew Griffith. Let's go ahead and get a round of applause for Drew Griffith. Nothing but good things heard from this fella right here. I just want to first give a shout out to my boy, Crazy K. He put in a great word for this young buck, and you know what? I've thought about it. I've pondered a lot. I've taken my fair share of pondering. A lot of people, typically at 2-3 a.m. in the morning, they think about their life. They think about what's going on in their life, their problems, their issues, maybe good things as well. Me, no. At 2-3 a.m. in the morning, I look up at my ceiling and I think, who are my prospects? What do I have to work with here? And Drew Griffith is nothing but a great prospect. This young buck has endless opportunities. And I see great things coming from this young buck. And I appreciate the word that Crazy K put in, because I think this guy has the potential to have top 3 Bldm League ball knowledge. And it's crazy to say that, but our second addition is Bryce Rios, and he's not really an addition. He spun back. He spun the block back twice, right? We're adding him again. He was in our league the second year, right? And he performed well. He had a lot of unfortunate events happen, such as CMC's injuries and shit like that. But he performed well. The only reason why we removed him is because he wasn't very active. But this young fella has nothing but bright spots. He has nothing but great attributes. I don't see a lot of flaws in him whatsoever. I think he can be a very good prospect. I think he can replicate his year in year 2 again, but better. And now, our third addition. This man right here is a bit of a special one because I ringed him up last minute. We had a lot of different things going on. We have people not being able to play. We have inactive players. We have players that aren't really good on the ball knowledge end, aren't good on the fantasy end, that we had to remove and think about. But this guy, when he got the ring, he did nothing but pick it up and get straight to business on that phone. Let's give a round of applause for Aryan Mystery. And he may or may not be here right now, but I want a round of applause for him anyways, because he picked up the phone the day of, and I called him and I'm like, hey, you have just gotten a formal invitation to the Bldm League. Are you gonna accept? Are you gonna step up to the plate? Or are you gonna be a pussy? And he accepted. He stepped up and he said, count me in. He said, count me in, put me in. I want nothing but to compete. And I'm like, and my heart burned for a minute there. My heart burned. I felt nothing but passion raging from this man. So Aryan Mystery will be our last addition. We have some removals to cover, but first, before I cover that, I just want to give a big thank you to Paco and Josefina for the food they have given us, the salsas, the drinks, everything. Josefina, well, my mom and my dad have done nothing but support this league from the background. Let's go and take a look at this right here. This is the passion that goes into these tacos right here. This is the endless amount of passion that goes into them, and I feel nothing but grateful for my father, you know? Let's go to take a look at the back jersey as well. This guy right here, he's going to be the reason why I win this league, and a lot of people don't know that. And a lot of people are doubting him as well. But this time, the back of my shirt is going to be the reason why I win. But anyways, our three removals are, for all three removals, we're going to start off with Tobias Peterson is going to be our first removal. And I hate to admit it, but this man, we had a lot of expectations. As a veteran, he was not performing. He's been in the league since year one, and he had some ups, don't get me wrong. He's had a lot of ups, and they were pretty solid. But this last year was very underwhelming, very underwhelming. And as a veteran, that's not what we expect. We expect after each year, you perform better. And you can, everybody has some down years where you play slower than other years and whatever, that's understandable. But this man would not activate his roster for 3 weeks in a row. He would not put in a new player. If a player was on a bye, he wouldn't sub him out. He just, their passion wasn't there. He would only trade for 49ers players. And he also had an assistant manager in Jackson Webb. Everybody go ahead and look at Jackson Webb right now, if he's here. What is going, just go ahead and look at it. Why are we doing that? No assistant managers, that's just ridiculous. So the fact that you need an assistant manager should be an automatic removal. That means the ball knowledge isn't in your own brain. That means you don't have it within yourself. So we had to remove Toby Peterson, unfortunately. But Ellie Peterson's always welcome. Anyways, our second removal is going to be David Lopez. This man, I was the one that seeked him as a prospect. He was a young buck when I saw him. He was a youngling. And I thought I could raise him into something so spectacular, but I couldn't. And for our third removal, this one hurts the most. It's Bldm Romero. We got to clap it up for Bldm real quick. This is not your typical type of Bldm league removal. This is a temporary removal. This is only for a year. Our sergeant Bldm is unfortunately going to the military. He's going to boot camp for a few weeks. He won't be able to participate in the league if he's in boot camp. That is our reasoning. It's very realistic. It's down to earth. We have to be real with him. I hate to do it because Bldm is one of, if not the best competitors we have in this league. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to pick up where I left off. Bldm Romero. I hate to do it. It hurts me. It hurts me a lot more than others, honestly, as a commissioner. He is one of our greatest competitors. Some would say he's the greatest. He has the bloodiest ring of all time, arguably. That second year ring was bloody. Some would compare it to Dirk's. You know what I mean? After I won first year, we can agree first year was a little bit cheese. Not just for me, from everybody. No, that's not bullshit. Second year had a lot of high expectations because there's a lot of new rules set. You know what I mean? And Bldm worked around those rules and worked with them, and he came up and he won. Bldm Romero is one of our best competitors, and losing him will be a huge hit to the league all around. But it's an unfortunate thing that has to happen. But we gotta get a round of applause for Bldm Romero. Everybody gotta give him a round of applause. This young man right there, bro. He when he comes back next year, I know he's gonna have a burning sensation, a burning passion to come back up on this league. He is gonna be welcomed back with open doors next year, and he is gonna be back better than ever. I believe it. So Bldm Romero is unfortunately our last member who we will be removing, but that is a temporary removal. But yeah, we love you, Bldm. I hate to do it, but you're still gonna be here eating the tacos and shit. Don't worry, you're not gonna be completely unincluded. But next year you're gonna be back. Don't you worry. So those are our 3 removals, and then I just covered our 3 additions. And now I'll be covering some new rules and the punishment as well. We got a lot of not a lot. We got like a few rules to cover. Maybe just one. But ultimately we gotta discuss this punishment. That is a big talk around the league, and I think I'm gonna leave that up for a discussion at the table tonight for dinner. I think after this video, after the draft or before the draft, whatever you guys decide, we cover the punishment. People want different ones, but we gotta find a middle ground here. I like any sort of punishment. The other day I just saw a 1,000 puzzle piece, an 1,000 beans puzzle piece. You got to be stuck in the closet until you finish it. That was a good one. Guy was in there for like maybe 20 hours. He was going crazy. That's a good one. But I'm gonna leave that up for discussion. Also for our new rule, and this is gonna be, actually we got 2 new rules. One has probably already been implemented before you guys even walk through the door, but we got to put 50 bucks in before we actually start drafting. It took Noah way too long to get all his money, and you know what? I'm gonna take accountability too, because I took maybe like 6 or 7 months to pay him, and I won't lie about that. I'll take accountability as a man, right? But I also, when our pot was literally $10 our first year, it took me the same amount of time for $10, right? Last year was $30. First year was 10, and I barely got my money by like month 7. So that's just a problem, right? Money's got to be coming in. I'm gonna have a jar on top of my fridge of the money. If y'all are sending it to me electronically, I'm gonna make sure to take it out the bank and put it in the jar. But 50 bucks needs to be in my pocket or in the jar or whatever by the time we draft. You know what I mean? No exceptions, because we're not doing that. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are just our new. Oh, one more. No assistant managers. Let's just get that covered. Let's just get out the way. It's not even a great one. It's not even a crazy one to cover, because we should all just know this. You know what I mean? Toby, he was our last victim of it, or no, our last user of a assistant manager. It's not gonna happen anymore. That's just a whole lot of BS. All right? If you are in this league, you're thinking for yourself. You're not having other people manage your trade talks and this and that. And then it kind of ties into the fact that you can't really always ask someone else for a different opinion. You know, it's all right here and there to be like, yo, what do you think about this trade? Should I accept, or what's your opinion on it? Here and there. But always asking, always sending it to someone, yo, what should I do? What should I do? That is damn near an assistant manager. We could not be doing that. You know, every now and then is all right, but you know, that's just a lot of cheese. You know, so if you're getting that, if someone in particular is sending you a bunch of trades, asking if they should do it or not, just please report it to me. You know what I mean? I'll handle it. Just report it up to HQ and it'll be all handled. But anyways, those are our rules. Nothing crazy. Yeah, those are our rules. Our punishment is going to be covered here shortly. But I just want to begin these videos that I've gotten. We've been doing this tradition for this is our 4th year now. And I always do a compilation for our newer members. I always do a compilation of videos from around the league. And so we're going to be starting those compilations of videos. Starting with Yago Wozniak.
We are back. Okay. Today's another day of greatness, honestly. We are on to year 3. Actually, no, sorry, year 4. And honestly, it's the happiest time, possibly the worst time, honestly. I just want a little shout out to our commissioner for bringing tacos for today. Making tacos. Just want to give another shout out to Paco's Tacos for that. Give another shout out to Josefina. I mean, why not, right? And Julian Tassel. But look, anyways, today's the day that we state what greatness is. Okay? It has our reigning champs from last year. I think it was Noah. Bullshit Avengers. Okay, the year before that, just some cheating. Just some fucking cheating. Okay? Braden, cheat. Who else cheated? Oh, Adrian, first year. Cheated. Don't know what he did with that DoorDash, by the way. But, yeah. Look. I'm gonna be dead ass now. I should have won the last 3 fucking years. Okay? Last year, should have won. But you know why? DK Metcalf wants to fucking punch a fan. Okay? Punch a fan right before playoffs. Year before that, Bryce's bitch ass. Okay? I dropped Chase fucking Brown. Bryce comes in. Little bitch. Look, Bryce. There's 2 things you need to do this year. Control the team. Control your team. And control your girl. Okay? I want you to know that. Anyways, look. I'm single. Okay? So if there's ever posting. Right. Anyways. We're gonna win. Okay? So as my number 1 round pick, I mean, we just gotta do it. Emerald City Route Artist. I mean, him and Sam Darnold, great as my fucking sleeper, right? Because I've been playing with him, okay? Great wide receiver 3. Actually, fuck that. I go receiver. My sleeper fucking pick is Joe fucking Thurney. Joe Thurney. Best motherfucker out there. Steelers 2026 Super Bowl. Love y'all. I fucking hate you, Noah, and I fucking hate you, Nathan. Yeah, I hate you both.
Hey everyone, this is me. They just hit the second Bauer, joining his second year in the league. Can't wait to be the number 1 going into the playoffs once again. First round pick. I really want to take McCaffrey. And my sleeper this year is Christian Watson.
Yup, my name is Nathan Bldm, also known as Goofy Nate, Nasty Nate, whatever. My sleeper pick this year will be Jacoby Lane.
What's up, fantasy? So I'm gonna get the number 1 pick. And last year I end up being last. Did the punishment, but I'm gonna come back this year better and make sure I don't come in last. And my sleeper pick is Jacoby Lane. Hopefully I get him. And yeah, good luck to everyone.
Yo, alright, so my Great American shit, so first pick, it's like nowhere. First pick, I'm gonna grab me something crazy. I'm gonna go for Jahmyr Gibbs or some shit, bro. My sleeper, you already know what it is, Jacoby Lane. Like myself. Can't guard Jack. You know what it is.
Alright, my team name is going to be Ring Me. And then I want Jahmyr Gibbs my first round, and a sleeper is going to be Dejon Shipley.
Hello, my name is Drew, and I'm a first-year rookie of the Bldm League. My target player this year, I'm going to try to get Jahmyr Gibbs or Jamar Chase, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get those guys, so I'll probably just settle for maybe Malik Neighbors or CeeDee Lamb. And my sleeper pick is going to be Isaac Tesla on the Lions.
My name's Ari Mystery, and hopefully my first round pick is Puka Nacua, and my sleeper pick is Luther Burden from the Chicago Bears.
Yo, it's Juju, and I want to say my sleeper pick will be the DB Reaper himself, Jacoby Lane. And my first round pick will be Bijan Robinson, and Anthony be catching that shit.
Okay, boys, I know it's that time of year you get so excited for. It's fantasy football season, and the league's going to be hot. I can't wait to hear the results. Good luck, everybody.